Hey, we good here? Good. I'm getting back to work.
So, President Biden had the State of the Union this past week. Um, I got some of the key moments that he was talking about. I wanted you guys want to check this out
Did
just to
y'all
see where
watch
it state
the
of the country.
whole? Did you watch the whole hour?
No, I did not.
Okay. I watched the whole hour and that shit is a trip. You think this 5 minutes is funny? That whole hour is crazy. But this shit's good. Y'all will enjoy this.
So let's check this out.
Because the soul of this nation is strong. Because the
If you need me to stop anywhere because you want to talk about something, let me know.
backbone of this nation is strong. Because the people of this nation are strong. The State of the Union is strong. Some of my Republican friends
Pause it.
want to take the economy.
Y'all know how old Joe Biden is?
78. All right, 77, 78.
85.
Joe Biden is, let's see. Joe Biden is 80 years old.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
November 20th, 1942. Just remember that. Joe Biden's 80 years old.
Bro, that's actually
And-
crazy as fuck. He was like a
and we can
grown
watch-
ass man when my mom was born.
Now watch the rest of this shit.
Hostage. I get it. Unless I agree to their economic plans. All of you at home should know what those plans are. Instead of making the wealthy pay their fair share, some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security to sunset. I'm not saying it's a majority. Let me give you, anybody who doubts it, contact my office. I'll give you a copy. I'll give you a copy of the proposal. That means Congress doesn't vote. I'm glad to see you. No, I tell you, I enjoy conversion. You know, it means if Congress doesn't keep the programs the way they are, they'd go away. Other Republicans say, I'm not saying it's a majority of you. I don't even think it's even a significant, but it's being proposed by individuals. I'm not politely not naming them, but it's being proposed by some of you. Look, folks, the idea is that we're not going to be moved into being threatened to default on the debt if we don't respond. When police officers or police departments violate the public trust, they must be held accountable. With the support of the families of victims.
Do y'all know who these people are?
No, but I'm assuming they are the family of somebody who was killed by the police.
So a couple weeks ago, I think we did the episode where the man was beaten by the cops.
The Black Lives Matter dude?
No, like all the five cops are getting like arrested and shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Those are his parents.
gotcha.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're just speaking on this really quick, that if they had a section for everybody who had to deal with police brutality to their loved ones in the past 2-3 years, that crowd would be nothing but them. Full as fuck. I just want to let that be known. You just got the most recent family. That's all that is.
The most national attention family.
Exactly. There's multiple people that could be up there.
Go ahead and continue playing.
Civil rights groups and law enforcement. I signed an executive order for all federal officers, banning chokeholds, restricting no-knock warrants, and other key elements of the George Floyd Act. Let's commit ourselves to make the words of Tyler's mom true. Something good must come from this. Something good. And all of us, folks, it's difficult, but it's simple. all of us in this chamber, we need to rise to this moment. We can't turn away. Let's do what we know in our hearts, what we need to do. Let's come together to finish the job on police reform. Do something. 2 weeks ago, during the Lunar New Year celebrations, you heard the studio door close. And you saw a man standing there pointing a semi-automatic pistol at him. He thought he was going to die, but he thought about the people inside. And in that instant, he found the courage to act and wrestle the semi-automatic pistol away from the gunman who had already killed 11 people in another dance studio. 11. He saved lives. It's time we do the same. Ban assault weapons now. Ban them now. Once and for all. Putin's invasion has been a test for the ages, a test for America, a test for the world. Would we stand for the most basic of principles? Would we stand for sovereignty? Would we stand for the right of people to live free of tyranny? Would we stand for the defense of democracy? For such defense matters to us because it keeps peace and prevents open season on would-be aggressors and threatens our prosperity. 1 year later, we know the answer. Yes, we would, and we did. We did. I'm committed to work with China where we can advance American interests and benefit the world, but make no mistake about it. As we made clear last week, if China threatens our sovereignty, we will act to protect our country, and we did.
And TikTok.
He's working on it.
Look,
I've been telling y'all
let's
about
be
this
clear.
for months.
Winning the
Years at
competition
this
should
point.
unite all of us. We face serious challenges across the world. But in the past 2 years, democracies have become stronger, not weaker. Autocracies have grown weaker, not stronger. Name me a world leader who changed places with Xi Jinping. Name me one. Name me one. America's rallying the world to meet those challenges, from climate to global health, to food insecurity, to terrorism, to territorial aggression. Allies are stepping up, spending more, and doing more. Look, the bridges we're forming between partners in the Pacific and those in the Atlantic, and those who bet against America are learning how wrong they are. It's never, ever been a good bet to bet against America. Never.
Ellie, you said you saw the full thing. What was your biggest takeaways from the speech?
I think it was he did a good job just painting a picture, because it is an election year coming up, of what the GOP is doing now that they're Senate majority, as opposed to what he and his party are doing and have accomplished. That way they can draw the line in the sand. The GOP had a retort video maybe 30 minutes after this came out, where they had the governor of Arizona come out and talk about how she is a great person and how her state's doing great, and how, you know, the Republican Party's great, and how Joe Biden's old and stupid and shouldn't be trusted, and how he's going to let, and they were pretty much just digging on woke culture and all kinds of shit like that. And I was like, they're not doing anything that they should to get the majority of votes at this. At this point, they're just torching the earth, and it's crazy. We're in the middle of a giant political battle, and I hope everybody sees the writing on the wall and makes informed and educated decisions. I think this next election is going to be the most important election of our.
Didn't they say that about the last 3 elections?
Well, the last election was very important as well, and as a country we failed, and now we are reaping the benefits of that. You know, inflation's at 6%. Things are going crazy with the economy at the moment.
You
Yes,
talking
sir.
about the actual last local election that we had? Or are you talking about presidential?
I'm referring to presidential at this point.
Or are you talking about the one in 2020?
Yes.
Just pure curiosity. But what makes you say that then the next one is going to be the most important in our lifetime? Which I do agree with.
Well, depending on how it works out, someone is going to have the presidency and the majority, and we're going to get a slew of new laws from whoever controls that majority. So we could get more abolishments of Roe versus Wade's, or we can get, double down on Social Security. Depends who wins.
Times like this and conversations like this make me really still remind people that George Washington was against two-party system.
Yeah, and to remember to vote at every possible opportunity you have. Don't think it doesn't matter. Don't think your voice doesn't count. Vote. Please vote.
Yeah, I think that's why I wanted to differentiate between the two. If you meant local or presidential,
It all builds up. So
yeah,
vote at every stage.
most definitely.
Even if you just go and vote for names that you think are fun, like go vote. Like I don't just go vote.
All right, but don't write in no stupid votes. How about that? The Harambe's and shit.
No Harambe's and no Kanye Wests.
What's
Please,
wrong with
no
Kanye
Kanye.
West?
Bro,
We're
I
not
will
doing
come to your
this.
house and fight
Yeah,
you.
don't-
Do
Not at this point.
Kanye
No,
West.
just don't do that. That is bad for.
He's
America.
a ploy. He's just trying to get votes taken from the ones we want to win.
Facts.
Trump 2024, y'all. Let's go.
Let's get it.